Hello, everybody. It's Ben from Internoise 2026. I wanted to take this opportunity just to create you a short video to show you how to use our abstract submission portal. So hopefully many of you, all of you are now familiar with our webpage, which looks like this. We've grown the webpage out in recent weeks to include a program tab, which you can have a quick look at the current status of the existing program, where you'll see we have our 4 different streams. And within each of those 4 streams, we currently have these various topics. Now, the sessions will be built out within each of these topics. This is work that's still in progress. There's a possibility that some of these topics can change. For example, building and room acoustics is a very large topic. We're expecting to split that up into 2 or 3 topics, such that we have an approximately even balance of topics across the 4 streams. I'm telling you this because when we ask you to indicate the likely topic that you would like your paper to be included in, we'll be giving you a drop-down list with these various options in it. We will then look at what you've selected and identify the session within that topic which it might belong to. If you're in doubt about which topic to choose, you could contact the session chair that might have already contacted you separately to encourage you to submit your paper. When you're ready to submit your abstract, please go to the abstract submission page within the authors drop-down. And here you can see some more information, including the deadlines for abstract submission, the 1st of February next year, when we will give you notification of acceptance from, when we will ask you to submit your paper by, if you would like it to be assessed, or if you're not interested for it to be assessed, and so on and so forth. If you require for us to give you an early decision, for example, you need to get permission from your employer to attend Internoise, or you need a visa to be applied for, then please let us know and we can expedite the acceptance, provide you with whatever letters of invitation are required. So once you're ready to submit your abstract, please click this button here. This will take you into the abstract submission portal. The first thing that you would need to do if you're a new user is to create a new account, where we will ask you to provide some details, your affiliation, your contact details, your address, etc. I've previously registered my account, so I can just re-enter my details and go into our abstract submission portal. Here you will find some more information about how to complete your abstract submission. There's an email address here to contact the conference organizer should you have any issues or things that you wish to verify or confirm before you go ahead. You're able to also update your contact information, the information that you uploaded when you first created your profile within the abstract submission portal, the previous step that I showed. You can, of course, also sign out over here when you've finished your session. Every time you click the abstract submission tab, it will effectively create you a new draft abstract. This is essentially the workflow that we will go through here. And while completing this information, you will be able to essentially create and submit your abstract for Internoise 2026. That can be the title of the topic of the paper. There's a word limit and a word count's being given here. Please try to keep your titles brief and useful so that we can understand what it is that would be included in your paper. We also ask you at this stage to give us an indication as to whether or not you would prefer to present orally or via poster. Whichever option you choose, you can choose whether or not you wish to attend the conference in person or whether you prefer to attend in light hybrid or online mode. This is just an indication at this stage. We will give you the opportunity, if and when your abstract is submitted, is accepted, and when you go ahead and submit your paper, to confirm your intention. For every abstract that is submitted, somebody will need to present the work at the conference, either in person or online. There is a limit of 1 paper per paid delegate. Extra papers are possible at an extra fee of $100, $150, I beg your pardon, at 100 euros approximately. That's the first stage. Then we can save as a draft. And it puts us back out here into now the edit abstract tab. Okay, there's my abstract which has been edited. If I'd hit continue instead on that page, it would have taken me to the next tab or the next sub page within here. So now I'll hit continue. And as you can see, I can now select that topic that I mentioned before. I can choose from any one of the available topics. If a topic isn't here that you think should be, please contact the conference organizer. If you're in touch with the session chair, please contact the session chair and we will help you identify the preferred topic. If you don't know, that's okay. Make your best guess. And of course, as I've said, we reserve the right to move the papers around as required to fill up the sessions and fill up the topics in the program in due course in the future. There's a link here to that program tab on the web page that I showed you previously. And you can see it's a relatively straightforward process now of defining the affiliation of the lead author. You can add another affiliation. Of course, you can add subsequent authors. Every time you create a new author, you can choose to have a different affiliation or a new affiliation, depending upon what it is that you've selected. And so on. Obviously, this can take some time to fully populate this, but I'll do it so that you have an indication. And here we just choose affiliation number one. If there were multiple affiliations, separate them with a comma, as shown here, and so on. Please give a bio for the presenting author. And this will allow the session chair to be able to introduce you briefly. Please keep that to a reasonable word count as is identified here. And then I can continue. And as you can see, I go to the next page. This is a paper about how to submit an abstract to Internoise 2026. I recommend at this stage that when you have finished populating the abstract with a 200-word limit, that you copy and paste this and save it separately on your computer as a separate file. And then in the future, you can refer to that locally on your own machine. This, however, will be saved within the abstract submission portal, as you've already seen. Please define some keywords that are not included in the title or the abstract. For example, and separate those by a semicolon. This is where you can indicate whether or not you wish to or intend to attend in person or online. And again, this is just to give us an indication at this stage. This is where you can indicate whether or not you wish to have your paper assessed for an additional fee of 150 euros. 150 Australian dollars, I beg your pardon. You can continue here, and at the review stage, I will be told what might be the problems with the way that I've submitted. So at the moment, the number of presenting authors is limited to one, as you can see, and there's a cross against the authors and affiliations box. That means that I've got too many presenters checked here, and sure enough, I can deselect myself, and then I can continue here. I can immediately go back to the review button here, and now we're ready to submit. Hit continue. You can see I'm still in draft here, but as soon as I go to the submit page now, you can see our terms and conditions, the things that I've mentioned, some reminders about when you will be notified, what you can expect from us, how to register, copyright transfer and integrity, what our intentions will be with respect to that, and so on. If you agree to the terms and conditions, you can check this box, and then you're ready to submit. Go ahead and submit. And you will see that that abstract is now submitted. Fantastic. You can also view that now to see what it is that was submitted, but at this point you will be unable to change it because it has been submitted. If you wish to change it, please contact the conference organisers and they will be able to withdraw that submission for you and allow you to edit it or edit it on your behalf. You will also receive an email in due course confirming that you have submitted your abstract to Internoise 2026. I hope that video guide was useful, and I look forward to receiving many exciting and interesting abstracts from you in due course. I've been Ben Holcomb. I'm the technical program chair of Interminds 2026. Look forward to seeing you in August next year in Adelaide. Thank you.